The door. What's good? Scared? Alright, what's up guys? We're here back with another ComeUp interview. Today we are joined by the entrepreneur and content creator Michael Delise. We are sitting inside a Spectrum Chameleon company. So tell us what's going on with you, Mike.
Basically we're here in LA. I moved out here in the beginning of May after I graduated. I plan on working in the cannabis industry, which I am, but it's more under works right now because not everything is falling into place and everything is still developing. But in the meantime, me and my roommate got a big interest in reptiles and animals. When I came out here, I brought my turtle out and that made my roommate interested, who also has always loved animals.
So you started from a turtle?
Yeah.
You went to this?
He saw my turtle and then got this little guy. This is an albino red ear slider. Then we got chameleons. What started as ideas of just breeding chameleons at our house turned into kind of like a business. There was a whole extra room in his house, so we made a reptile room. And I jokingly said one day, I'm like, yo, we're gonna have a reptile store soon. And we never talked about it or anything like that. We just figured
How long ago did you buy this facility?
the beginning of July, because I went on vacation in July, and then the day we got back, we started moving in.
July? This is 3 months in?
Yeah.
This is 3 months in.
And we're, starting to expand our reptiles and take care of reptiles that are either sick or that people can't take care of anymore. People asking us for a lot of advice. People giving us injured chameleons or sick chameleons. He had a little bit of an eye infection going, and then he had a bump on his knee, and the guy just wasn't sure. Or maybe if he'd be able to handle costs, or I don't know. We had the vet look at him, and the vet put a drain in his knee and gave him a draining incision, gave me all the supplies and stuff to take care of him. And it's something that I'm fully embracing now, just because it's what I love to do. Yeah, so what we do is we try and find the most unique and colorful exotic chameleons on the market, which there actually is a market for, and match them up with their locales or breeds to make sure that they stay purebred, for dogs or whatever, because that will increase their value. And just take care of them and make sure that they have proper environments. All this stuff is what it takes to maintain this place to make it look like it does. We always are needing replacement lights, replacement pump, replacement UVB lights, extra cages for when the babies come along.
These branches, dirt, distilled water.
Every day at 8 a.m. and then at noon.
Oh, it supplies water.
Yeah.
Does it get loud?
No, it's just
Yeah. You just started this in what, July you said?
Yeah.
So it's only been 3 months, so to say, give or take. Have you ran into a bunch of struggles?
We have baby chameleons to be hatched, and we are waiting for that because it takes a couple months. I know that that's going to bring a lot of different challenges and obstacles that aren't going to be very easy to deal with or get used to. But other than that, it's more so just making sure you stay on top of your day-to-day stuff.
So, mentioning the eggs, so what we've seen right now, every single cage is filled, right?
Yeah.
We saw you have a bunch of extra cages in the back. When you were talking to me, you said they lay 70 eggs at a time?
At a time. It's usually average around 20 or 30.
Okay.
And that's a good lay. We've heard of chameleons who lay 70 eggs, which is crazy. Because how did they all, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
So,
it's insane.
Yeah, so with 70 eggs, usually about half will make it, but we don't know that until at least halfway down the line because they'll start like molding or like look different. And what we do is we have an incubator that keeps it the right temperature and humidity and whatnot. Yeah, I would say it's going to be like the most difficult. It's the biggest obstacle that we're going to be running into up to date.
But you seem like you're pretty prepared for it. What are your future goals that you have just as you're getting started?
I would say future goals would be to create and put out content that bring a
One of them's running around.
But just to like create content, put information out there on like proper animal enclosures, proper ways to, you know, care and treat certain animals and make sure that they have the right habitats and stuff like that.
So obviously we've touched a lot about Spectrum Chameleon Company, but more about Michael Delise himself. Is there anything that you want to kind of say that you've been trying to do, trying to put yourself out there, or?
Well, I mean, like I was telling you when you first got here, like I didn't expect to come out here and like work with animals, let alone like plan on make content for it. You know what I mean? My ultimate goal would probably just not to like be an influencer, but be someone who's an advocate on like
Social media.
yeah, that for like proper animal habitats or like animal enclosures and stuff like that. You know, one of the influencers that we had in here, Charlie Jordan, who like has like 3.5 million followers.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that. I didn't know who was coming in.
Okay.
Anthony just told me that there was an influencer coming in. I'm like, oh. And I know that she's pretty big on speaking out about not animal rights, but like last night she was on a podcast about enclosures, like animal enclosures and how they have to be like proper enclosures and stuff like that. I really do like enjoy being in front of the camera, and it's something that I'm really interested in, and obviously I'm in the right place for it. And although that wasn't like a main idea moving out here, it's definitely like developed into an idea or a thought that I like to do and I enjoy doing it. Obviously we wouldn't be sitting here. I just think it's important that if you want to do something, or if you like deep down feel like you love to do something, just do it, like embrace it. And I know it sounds cliche, and I know like everyone's always like, you can be whatever you want, but like at the end of the day, like you really can't. Because there's a lot of people who are going to be watching this who are like, what? Like what do you mean this is what you're doing? And like,
who cares what the other people
I know,
think? That's what you have to
exactly, and that's why I am doing this, because like I really don't give a shit like if you're gonna judge me or not for this, because like I come to work every day like loving what I do.
Absolutely.
And now I'm starting to create videos and content that will, you know, just make me happier and happier to do my job. So
I think that's the coolest thing, and I have the utmost respect for you because of it.
Thank you.
Seriously, like,
I
sincerely,
appreciate it.
I think that's sweet. So you heard it here first. Sitting inside a Spectrum Chameleon Company, Michael Delise. Thank you so much for having me out here, man. I love the facility.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned. Follow his journey on the come up. Follow him on Instagram. Follow Spectrum Chameleon Company. If you guys want a chameleon, he's our guy.
I'm gonna plug for that.
They're like $400 to $500 depending on how rare they are, but they're actually sweet.
Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hear from some of you guys soon.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, wow, his colors look actually really
They
different.
look sweet like this. Oh, that's it. Bro, that's so tight. Yo.